Hey, hey, hey! What's going on, everybody? Is it 11? All right, I can do it. How are you guys? Oh, let's know. Hey, Thursday edition. Not only do I get to release a video at 11 o'clock, but I get to be here for it. Just hanging out, ripping together a release show before we go to get into the shop today. So today's release from Horizon is the Real Flight 9.5 Steam Edition and the F-14. Guys, it's on pre-order now. Links in the description and all that good stuff. I actually also have links to check out that F-14. So the wing actually sweeps. It's fixed landing gear. It's twin 40mm EDFs. I got a link to it in the description. Check it out later. Check out all the tech spec and ordering information. This thing is not scheduled to be available till May though, so it's a ways out. But if you think that you want this, you better pop on it. So links in the description to their video as well on the F-14, as well as their video on the Real Flight situation, which I will post up just a little picture. So there's a lot to talk about with these things. And the Steam and the Mini B, yeah, there's a bunch of new releases. So there's a link to new releases in my description as well, guys. Keep supporting the channel like you always have. Yeah, lots of new releases, man. You got that 4-steer Capra, Mini B roller. There's a lot of stuff. Very, very cool. So just posting up some pics right now, but I'm going to get back to me for a minute, let you guys ask some questions. But yeah, Real Flight 9.5. So right now you can see it. I got it up on the screen. So 9.5 comes with some new models, but what's really cool about it is that they're getting over to the Steam protocol. Now you can buy Real Flight 9.5 Steam Edition right now, but it's going to be the 8th, which is very soon, when you can actually get the software. So, you know, there were going to be a lot more models on this edition, but obviously this year's been crazy. So there are a few new models on there. The F-14 is on here. So this is kind of unheard of. We've never been able to fly it first. And if you have Real Flight 9 and 9.5, you can upgrade for free to these new models and flying fields that are on here, which is really cool. So the Steam Edition catches up with technology. Most most laptops don't have DVD players and drives anymore. So this is just what's up. And one of the coolest things about this also is the fact that you can go, when you can upgrade in the future, what's awesome is you can buy just like one model at a time, or you can buy a package of like 4 or 5, you know, models. So this one has the Draco on it, the new F-14 Tomcat, Turbo Timber Evolution with floats, regular Turbo Timber, the 1.1 Trojan, and that Blade 330 Smart safe helicopter, which is awesome. So and then you do get the Flying Sight 4 from the AMA, which is where you guys have seen videos from that place. So that's what's up. You can get the Real Flight 9.5 S Edition right now and know that you'll be able to play on that thing very soon on the 8th. And if you have 9 and 9.5 already, it's a free upgrade to those new items that are on the Steam Edition. So that's what's happening. That's what's up. So wing sweep on an F-14. Check out that tech spec and ordering information, because flight modes are going to be something we're all going to have to be familiar with to take full advantage of this beautiful little release. None of us have it yet, so we can't wait. We can't wait. So roll call. Live streaming in the middle of the day, man. What in the world? Snow Valley Park, Wild Bill, Seamoth in the house. He says you can upgrade your real flight December 8th. Yep, if you have 9.5. Yep, there's a link on Horizon Hobby. Shadow Ops says, who's excited for the new Tomcat? Shadow Ops in the house. KB, what's going on? Yeah, if you got the 9 and the 9.5, it is a free update. And really, what's awesome, I love it that down the road you can get just one model at a time if you want. George Watts, what's going on? So, certainly you know already what's up, George. We got the new Real Flight 9 Steam Edition. If you have the 9 or 9.5, it's a free update to it, but wait till the 8th. Wait till the 8th. And then the twin 40mm F-14 with sweep wing. Everybody's wanted to try an F-14, but didn't want to go full throttle Johnny on the bank account. Can give it a shot and know that it's got AS3X and safe and support that you are known to receive from Horizon. Moff says if anyone has an Interlink controller and is having issues with plugging it into your laptop, use a USB hub and that will fix any issues. Nice. BC Flyer, you got your priorities straight, man. I'm at work too. Hallelujah. Yeah, KB, exactly. He says, sweet. I want to upgrade my Real Flight 9.5 for the S. Thank goodness I don't have to buy the whole new thing and I can just update it. Absolutely. Eddie K in the house, what up? Yes. Very cool. I hope you guys are keeping up on social. We're going to try to bring something to you every day. At least something from, you know, the physical operations of the new job. Well, Bill, I get it, man. I get it. I get it. I tell you what, I hope it does really good. Because, can you imagine all of the crazy, awesome EDFs we could get if this 40, you know, twin 40 size is received well? Very, very fun. Yeah. So we got 30 in here hanging out on a surprise stream. You know, normally I do a video at 11 o'clock on these things, but I'm not able to do anything until the 8th, just like you guys. Nice, Snow Valley. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, that's a little bit why this is being announced. I mean, it's on the box. I know there was going to be a lot more stuff on here, but it's been a crazy year. I'm actually really glad Flying Sight 4 is on here. You guys that want to go to NEFI or any of the electric fly-ins at AMA headquarters can practice first. Gina Purcell, thank you very much from the UK. It is wild to catch us live, yeah? Ah, nice. Get it. Eddie K's got a question that I don't know the answer to. What's the word on Real Flight with Mac computers? Do you have to run that boot camp situation? Truth, what's going on, Hubert? Dragon model in the house. And the one cool thing too is once you get this all going, you can use it offline. When you first set it up, you got to be online, but that's just Steam's way to verify ownership of the software and stuff like that. After that, you're cool. And CDs cost so much more to get now too. I talked to Jason the other day about all this. Oh great, Hubert. Aaron Phillips. Hey man, links in the Discro, dude. You can get the full throttle Johnny with the controller for I think $199, and then the Michael Bear, what's going on? And then the Yeah, $199 for the full throttle Johnny, and I think $99 if you have a controller already, or you don't want that. So very cool. Aaron Phillips says, all right, all right, all right. 4S, what are we talking about? Not with Mac. I think some people do run like boot camp or something like that. I don't even try. I'll use my regular laptop. We're gonna hook it up on the shop like smart TV style here really soon, so you can come try it out. Granger, Indiana, RC Fun Park. But you guys, everything goes as it always goes. No matter where the traffic's going, it's always going to be links in the Discro, unless you're close and you can walk in the store. So don't quit doing what you're doing, you guys. The Tomcat. Yeah, is that a 4S deal? Right, so you know it's the truth. Let's take another look at this, just product page. Again, tech spec ordering information available in my description links here. Yeah, Mike, what's going on? So I can't scroll through this web page, it's a screenshot. But you guys tell me. Click that link and tell me, this is a 4S baby or 3S baby? I bet it's a 3S, right? Compatible PC, desktop, or laptop with Windows 7, 8, or 10. Thank you, Snow Valley. Sounds right. That sounds right. 4S 2200, sweet. Then that thing's gonna rip, dude. That thing's gonna rip. Ha. Sweet. 4S 22, those are easy to come by. Those are good in a lot of things. I know guys are waiting to see the our little hand launch Aeros jets on the 4S, and I think that 2200 is probably good. I mean, I wouldn't want to go heavier than that, honestly. 4S, man, they're easy to get. You know, they're definitely more affordable than 6, obviously. All right, Mike. Yeah, we'll talk. I'll be at the shop in a little while. We, you know, first day was yesterday, and because you can't quite get to the software on this until the 8th, what was I going to do with this? Other than share it with you right here like this. Ding. Yeah, 4S is what's, if that's what it calls for, I mean, they know what they're doing. Then 4S is what's happening. I'm really excited. I never flew the big one. So here's my chance to rock out with an F-14, wing sweep and all. And you know, once you get comfortable with it, if you don't like those gear, belly land that thing. I think it's going to be awesome. And I'm actually really looking forward to getting with flight modes. Moff. Flipping dogs and fries are about done. That's right, Michael writes, if you have 9 and 9.5, the upgrade to the Steam version is free. And I'm sure on the website you can get that info. Links in the Discro. What's up, Victor? RC Crawling and Aviation Adventures. What's up, Christ is King? Hello, Pilot Ryan from Texas. What up? Dude, seriously. And honestly, you guys know the climate of supply chain. If it didn't, it is what it has to be. Prices are what they are. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. When it takes so much more to get everything, not only the shipping. Flight modes are available on I think all of the Spektrum radios, as long as it's not like a DXE, the computer radios can do flight mode. So whether it's a DX or an NX, you can do flight modes, Hubert. So like computer radio. So what, DXE? I don't really have experience with some of those other, the lower entry offerings, but you need flight modes to be able to work this Tomcat for sure. But like every Spektrum radio that's a computer radio can do it, if that's why you're asking. Exactly, KB. I'm glad I can do the wing sweep and get used to it on a cheaper plane before I do it on the free wing. That's perfect. Makes perfect sense. I'm super pumped about it. I'm super pumped about it. I never, like I said, I never went for it. I never did it. Yeah, guys, they're going to be here in May. And look, companies like Horizon are going to under-promise and always hope to over-deliver. You never know. It could be May, it could be sooner. But if you want it, dudes, you know what to do. Get it. Go to your local place and put in an order, or, you know, make it happen online through your favorite dudes. Or the dude who's talking to you now, if I'm not your favorite. Yep, update your radio. And with Steam, the updates will happen just automatically in the back. Once you get that up and running with that real flight, you won't have to like do that. So flight modes, let's talk about that a little bit. Hubert, so here's a good example. Let's just say, and we've got some friends that have done some great videos on flight modes. Alright, so we talk about flap to elevator mix. Well, let's say you didn't want to do that. Or you did do it, but like maybe the mix still isn't enough. So in flap configuration, let's say you didn't put in enough up mix or down mix, whatever. Let's say down mix. You didn't put in enough down mix and your civilian plane is really nose high. If you're in flight modes and you've tied it to your flap deployment, you can trim that elevator down to get your proper, you know, flight condition angle of attack. And when you flip out of flaps, it goes back to normal. So if you have it trimmed out for regular flight, it's good to go. But when you kick in the flaps, let's say it's all out of whack. If you set up your flaps to coincide with the flight mode condition, then you can trim that out. And sometimes, let's say the flaps are goofy left and right. Like the plane flies amazing, clean, but you drop the flaps and there's like a roll. You can trim that roll out in the flap configuration, and it's going to remember it every time you go to the flap configuration, but when you flip out of flaps, it's going to go back to perfectly trimmed for level flight. So that's awesome. That's the cool thing about flight modes. I have a plane, I have a P-38. Actually, every P-38 I had. You trim it out for ripping it, you know, flying full throttle and everything like that. It was awesome. And I always had a discrepancy with the flaps. So every time I drop the gear and put the flaps down, there's a crazy roll. I like shooting touch and goes. So I, most of the time, had it trimmed out for landing. And so shooting touch and goes and stuff, I got it dialed in perfect. I'm landing, no problem. But when I want to rip it up and clean it up and tuck everything up and just go full throttle, now I got this roll in it. And you got to decide which way do you want it to be off. If I did flight modes, I could have the best of both worlds. So I hope that explains it. That's the benefit. You know, if you notice look, they're phone models, man. So it's not uncommon for, especially when you get, you know, like On ailerons, you don't notice it if the servos aren't perfect, but on flaps and elevators and stuff like that, you do. So you got a flap servo, let's say one's reversed. Well, already out of the box, it's a different servo than the other one. And so it's nice to have a way to compensate for that. Because if you've got flap servos that are out, a lot of times you can get close, but you can't really dial it out all the way mechanically, right? Unless you separate the flaps, take up an extra channel, things like that. So you have to pick, do I want these to be perfectly neutral, these flaps, or do I want them to be perfectly congruent when they're deployed? Either way, you've got to deal with that off somewhere. So flight modes make that a real easy thing. You know what I mean? Snow Valley, I'm not sure, but I tell you what, as soon as us YouTuber folks and shop owners get our early models, you'll know, especially if you're following over here on social. Links to all that stuff in Discro as well, as is always the case. Mike Bird in the house. Man, good to see everybody. I'll probably go about 10 more minutes and call it a day on this, and then post up some little bits on social and stuff today, and get over there to the shop. If you're close to Granger, Indiana, come on in. Jeff, you ain't lying. I mean, it's 3-4 times as much as it used to be. Mike Bird, yeah, man, awesome. I'm so glad. I can't wait to see everybody get these. I think it's gonna be so fun. And folks are gonna go custom on these, weather them up, and do custom schemes on these F-14s. And the thing is, there's already a load of schemes out there. I'm sure Cali Graphics for the F-14. You just have to figure what the scale is and order them up. Yeah, so Jason popped in my show last Saturday, and he really drops a lot of Easter eggs. So what do you guys think about that? Are you surprised? No, Snow Valley, I'm not. So the Mini B's been out for a while. Now there's a roller. The Mini B is a rocket ship. Our buddy Mafia got his jacked up. Brushless. That thing is stupid fast. And then the 4-steer Capra Curry edition was released last week. So I'll do more on those when they send them to me. But we got one of those 4-steer Capras at the shop. You guys want to see it in action. And then yesterday I posted up the big SCX6 on the wood pile after I did that servo swap. That thing is brutal. I let Scott Settle drive my SCX6 at the there's crawler courses and stuff and racetracks at the shop, which is heaven. And a flying field out front. You guys got to come see us, man. Stay tuned, right? So he was done. He was done. The minute he drove my SCX6, I heard this suction right out of his back pocket. He picked one up. He bought the silver one. Hi-ho silver. Yeah, Snow Valley, he definitely was very forthwith on the hints. That Mini B and the Mini T is awesome as well. The Mini B's, stretched out chassis, we drive those on the racetrack inside the clay track. They're a blast, especially if you speed them up. Yeah, keeping it light and tight, Jeff in Lower Alabama. You know it's true. Victor says thumbs it up, dudes. Hey, did you get in trouble last night for still playing with your friends, Victor? So yeah, guys, stocking stuffers, all that stuff, get yourself some, especially if you're doing surface. I mean, a lot of times you can get away with junk wrenches if all you're doing is airplanes, but that, we got MIP fast bits and, you know, regular handheld drivers. I did a post on it the other day on Facebook. Be following the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group. All of our community is posting in there. Our YouTuber friends, just all of our community guys, a lot of guys are posting in the RC Pilots Lounge all the time. So follow that. If you want to keep up with the racing program at the shop, hit RC Fun Park at the Tower. Follow that page. And of course, you know, most of you guys are following me on social already. And if you want to keep up with our journey and the industry, you stick around. I really appreciate you guys. Brian Chambers, what's happening? All right, Dwan, good to see you in here, man. Thanks for coming. Back to work. All right, dude. See you later. Yeah, the new releases are fun. And again, Real Flight 9ers and 9.5ers are going to be able to upgrade for free to the Steam edition, where you're going to have access to the new planes and such. Very cool. Thank you, Horizon, for working with us over here and letting us share what you guys do with the community of enthusiasts we have here. It's just I could not be happier right now. I really, really, really appreciate all you guys. I think my wife's leaving. You guys give me a minute? All right. I love you guys. Be careful. I'll see you later. Hey, I got your steering situation. Your steering wheel is a mess. I got you all moved there too. It's supposed to be like red and black. Yeah. Love you. Bye bye. Okay, I'm sure they're dropping off like flies. All right, dudes. 2-minute warning, and we're gonna roll. It's grown on my inner Top Gun. So here is the best cell phone holder ever. See this glass? I've been using it forever. I got a couple silver quarters in the bottom of it, and like a crazy old penny. For forever. EQ, what's happening? Dad's RC Hangar. Yeah, guys, check out the videos on the new releases. I got links to the videos from Horizon in the description. Nobody has this right now, so we're not able to show you our videos on the F-14. And as soon as we can get into the Real Flight 9.5 Steam, we'll be, posting up on that one as well. Jordan Dole, what's up, man? Good to see you. So, you guys want a a goodbye shout out, man? Hit me with some emojis right now, some questions. Again, thanks for everything. If you're interested in any of these products, continue to support the channel the way you have by using the links in the description. That means the world to me, and it's very important. So thank you so much. If you're close to Granger, Indiana, it's up at the top near South Bend. Come see us at the RC Fun Park. Me and Bobby K, getting it done. And, you know, as time goes on, the BitGo website's going to be fleshing out with a lot more products, because this gives us access to the best in the biz, man. So, over the moon. Thank you guys. We're going to be in Nebraska in like a week or so, getting all trained up on the Hobbytown protocol, so we just know their systems in and out. And I tell you, it's evident to us already, just from the week we spent doing inventory, hanging out at the shop, and then yesterday, once we really felt like we had it, we got in there and started rearranging. I mean, it just looks different, and it just looks good. Why we work online and why it's going to work in real life is because we want to serve you all. It's been amazing to do what I do online, face to face with folks. If they don't have it at the shop, we just make it happen, and it's on the way. I mean, it's just having that kind of access to serve a customer and to know the products well enough, like in the store, that they leave with everything they need to get it done. I mean, when you buy an RC, when you get home, you want to be able to run it. I mean, these boxes have so much writing on them sometimes, and it could be overwhelming to somebody that doesn't know RC. They could buy something and go home and not have what they need. It's just like when you go to Lowe's. I used to sell windows. Hey, you need some shims, you need some of that great stuff foam, you need, you know, get everything you need so you're not coming back. Folks appreciate that. So it's been really awesome, and we're just getting started. So if you've been following along for, a lot of you guys have been with me for a long time already. I'm just pumped to have you guys with me on this ride, because it's just gonna keep going. I mean, it's just I'm very, very grateful and slightly overwhelmed. So Bobby and I's face hurts from smiling all day yesterday, you know. So pumped. Thank you guys. See you on social, and stay tuned. Turn on those notifications. Be following BitGo Hobby. You want to follow the racing program and stuff, and we're going to be fleshing out the socials at RC Fun Park too. RC Fun Park at the Tower is the Facebook page. It's very race centric at the moment, and there's going to be more of that. They do a fantastic job, and that's a whole nother community of folks we're getting to know, and a whole nother niche of the hobby that has been actually super cool to learn about. And now that we've driven some of their race rides, it's like, holy smokes, we're going to end up with those too, just personally. But yeah, I mean, guys, if you're close, you can rent short course trucks and all kinds of things just to bash around on that track. So very, very cool. Thank you guys so much. See you on social. It was cool to do this kind of release video at 11 o'clock, like live today. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And it's just kind of how it had to be today, because you know, there's nothing in hand, so to say. So hi from France. What's up? All right, we'll be at the next time you see me today. If you see me again today, I'll be at the shop. So thanks so much, guys. Links to the new releases in the Discro. Appreciate that. EQ, Tony Spears, Mike Bird, Dads, Indy, Jeff, Brian Chambers, Reitza, Tony Spears, KB, Mike Bird, everybody who came in today, man. Thanks so much. George Watts, Dragon Model. All you guys have a good one. Oh yeah, the drag strips are happening too. They're paving the runway out in front, which is going to be also where the drag strip is. Goodness sakes. Yeah! Alright, y'all. We're out here in 5. Hanging Rats forever. 3 you later. You're 2.